You are looking at a 2022 Kawasaki Z900RS. And the video doesn't capture it, it's in candy tone blue, which is one of my two favorite colors of this motorcycle, candy tone green or candy tone blue. I had no intention of buying this motorcycle, and I've owned it for a couple of months now. I got 200 miles on it. I'm going to talk a little bit about my initial thoughts on this bike and where it stands in my inventory of whether I'm going to keep it or not. I am obviously the perfect target demographic for the Kawasaki. I'm 64 years old. I had a blue Kawasaki KZ650 I bought when I turned 18 years old in 1978, right before I went into the Navy, and I kept it. When I got out of the Navy, I kept it for a while, ended up selling it for a Harley and trying to rediscover myself, I guess. Who knows? Growing my hair long, whatever. But I've been aware of this retro bike here for a number of years. And I only liked two of the colors, and it was candy tone green and candy tone blue. And this bike just came up with 208 miles on it in 2025. I didn't want to buy it, but I bought it. I really was more focused on my Triumph T120, but so far, it is really a nice bike. I'm going to talk a little bit about the one thing that I don't like about it that hasn't been mentioned in other reviews that I've heard anyway, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to live with it or not. First of all, let me talk to you about the mods. I'm not going to do a lot to this bike, but I did put the Dart Marlin windscreen on it. That's working out pretty good. Cuts a little bit of the blast down. I did put a center stand on it because I can't have a motorcycle with a chain drive without a center stand. And I did put a luggage rack on it that I can at least tie a dry bag onto it for my rain gear or whatever. I live in Montana. You can't go anywhere without extra clothes. I mean, you just can't. And that's all I'm really going to do to it. I'm not going to get crazy with the mods or anything like that. But I just wanted to run down my thoughts on this bike initially. So my 1978 Kawasaki KZ650 was a different tone blue, but I put a 4-in-1 header on it, just like this has, stock, and it was a damn fast bike. And I will tell you, this bike here is scary fast. It is smooth, it gets its power on the top of the rev range, and when you screw this thing on up above 5,000 RPM, up to around 8 or 9, you better be hanging on. Kawasaki did a really good job mimicking the tank and the design and the back fender to what my KZ650 looked like 40 plus years ago. Except now we've got fuel injection, a monoshock, fake cooling fins, and obviously, I'm sure, much better reliability. They've kept the clocks that I had on my KZ650. I just love that, I have to tell you. This thing is really nice. It rides beautiful. The stock seat is super comfortable. I'm thinking I can ride for hours on that seat without having to modify it. It sounds great. I have no intention of changing the exhaust. The suspension is really pretty good. I weigh 218 pounds right now, and it really feels good. It feels solid, very predictable. The brakes, dual discs up in front, not Brembos, but Kawasaki's. I think they're fantastic. I usually just use 1 or 2 fingers on it, and I can just about, you know, come to a screaming stop. Back brake's a little bit weaker, but I got no issues with the brakes at all. I just got back from a ride. It's Montana, so it's still damn cold out right now, but just thought I'd give me time to do a quick little thought process on my review. I love it. I'm gonna ride it hard this summer and see if I'm gonna keep it. I really didn't intend on buying it, but here it is, and I like it so far. I was really focused on my Bonneville T120, which I really love. And I'm gonna tell you the one thing that I don't like about it. And I've heard all the reviews about the snatchy throttle and everything else. It doesn't really bother me. I'm already used to it. I mean, I might get it, the ECU flashed, but I'm not worried about it at all. I'm already used to it. It doesn't bother me. But I will tell you what, this transmission, it's clunky. It's like driving my dad's '63 Ford pickup with a 292 in it. No, it's an exaggeration, but it's just clunky. It's not, there's no quick shifter, obviously. And it's just clunky. And I mean, you really got to throw it into gear between second and third. Otherwise, it's just, you're going to remain in second or remain in third. The same thing between third and fourth. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get over that. Right now, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to ride it hard this summer. But I probably, if I didn't have my Triumph, and my Triumph is so smooth and shifts so smooth, and that parallel twin is so nice. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know, I love it. I love it. This 4-cylinder is much smoother than the Triumph, but that transmission right now, it kind of irks me a little bit. I may get used to it, but we'll see. Cool bike, love it. It's awesome. Really looking forward to tearing up the country up here in the Pacific Northwest this summer. Certainly going to get into use my Bonneville, my T120 quite a bit too. But this demographic is obviously targeted directly towards a guy like me, and it hits all my soft spots for my old KZ650 that I just love, and brings back all sorts of memories right before I went in the Navy. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments, man. Thanks, have a great day.